Hey everybody, Amy White with Worthy Written Words, and today we're in our New Testament in Colossians chapter 3, verse 2. And the first thing that we're going to do is we are going to use some clear gesso by Dina Wakley, and we're going to put a thin coat of this on our page. Just using a foam brush or a paintbrush, anything will work. And you want to make sure it's nice and thin. You don't want it to be super thick or it'll affect whatever wet media that you're putting on top of it. I'm going to make sure that this is nice and dry using a heated tool. You can also let it air dry before you go on to the next step, which will be getting our clear hot air balloon stickers out and placing them on the page. So you can put them exactly where I place them, or you can put them wherever you want. But we want to put all of the clear stickers down first, because when you are layering stickers, it always looks better to put non-see-through stickers on top of see-through stickers as opposed to the opposite, because the see-through stickers, you'll be able to see the not see-through ones underneath and it just doesn't look very clean. So we're going to put all of these ones down first, and of course anything that's covering the words is going to be a clear sticker. That's why one of these mountains is clear, the rest are all not. And as you just saw, if any of them are hanging off the page, you just cut any excess off with a pair of scissors. Now we're going to focus on these not clear stickers, and we're going to start with the really big mountain, and we're going to make it so that a little bit of it is hanging off the side of the page. Be sure to keep any of these scraps that you're cutting off because you may need to use them later. This next part can be a little tricky, so just follow along with me, and you can do it the way that I do it, or you can do it your own way. This next step you can do a couple different ways. The best way to do it would be to cut the entire sticker out with the backing still on it, and so that you can layer things where you want to before you put them down. But since I've done this layout several times, I kind of have an idea of where I'm putting them. So I am taking each word and cutting it out, and then I'm putting a 3D foam square on the back of it, and then placing it on top of my landscape at the bottom. The shorter words are getting one square on them, and the longer words I'm putting two, one on each side, to just keep it in place better. And I am not putting these in a straight line. I am putting them ski-wompy. I don't really know, diagonal in different directions. I don't know what you want to call that, but that's how I'm doing it. 3 on the top and 3 on the bottom. And anytime you have anything that's messed up, maybe some of the ink gets pulled off, or you have a hole somewhere that you can't seem to cover up, the trees that are on your white sticker paper, there's lots of them, and they're on purpose so that you can use them as needed to kind of patch things up. Now we are going to be using the turquoise watercolor that is in your kit. And you want to be really careful with this watercolor. We want to keep it nice and light, which means you want to use more water and less of the actual paint when you're putting this on. And I am going ahead here and outlining it so that I'm not coloring over verse 2. It really doesn't matter. You can color over verse 2 and outline it with the pen later, and it'll look just as beautiful. But especially when you get close to these stickers, you want to go nice and slow, and you don't want to overdo it with the amount of water and ink that you're using, because it will seep and it can ruin the stickers. So just be super slow and super careful. This is what you're seeing is sped up, so it looks like I'm doing it a lot faster than I really am. And in fact, when I did this page, recreated it for you guys, I was not happy with how I did it this time, because I was kind of rushing a little too much. So take it super nice and slow around all of the stickers, especially the white ones that can soak that color in really well. And you're just going to do this all around the sky, around all of the stickers. If you have a situation like I do where your watercolor got on top of one of your stickers, I'm going to show you what I did to fix it. I just took a pair of scissors and I cut off the top of this mountain and then filled it back in with the paint. So it's just a little bit shorter than original, but you can't even tell. So some of these pictures I've shown will be a different layout where I haven't done this, but you can see, I want you to see what to do in case something like this does happen for you. Now I'm going to get a ballpoint pen or a black jelly roll pen. This is literally a cheap ballpoint pen. And I am outlining the verse 2. And I am doing it in a doodle style, which means instead of one squiggle line around it, I'm doing multiple. And now we're going to take a pair of scissors and we're going to cut out this hot air balloon. And we're going to heat up our hot glue guns. Now we're going to glue this cut out cardstock to the white felt. Now leave a little bit of white felt left so that you can cut out a little square. So first we're going to glue it on there, we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to use some fabric scissors because they're easier to cut felt than regular scissors, but if you don't have fabric scissors, regular scissors will work, it's just a little harder. And we're going to cut this out, and then what we're going to do is we're going to use the same scissors to cut a little square out of the remaining felt pieces. Now we're going to put some hot glue on this little square, and then we're going to put a paper clip on the hot glue and then attach it to the top part of our hot air balloon. And then when that's dry, we can flip it over and attach it to our page. And then we're going to be able to slide it down since it's so high up. Slide it down over our page like that. And congratulations, we're done. I hope you had so much fun learning how to layer stickers, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.